Follow me on Twitter, you cowards. Link in description.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new around here, my name's Cole. Subscribe for daily videos on the franchises you love. So today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different than usual. I don't do a whole lot of musical related videos, but if you know me in person, you know the only thing I like, well, I don't like it more necessarily, but like superheroes are right here for me, and musicals are like right here. Like it's really close. I love musicals, and on Sunday night, the trailer dropped for the West Side Story trailer that has like it's Steven Spielberg's West Side Story, which is just an incredible sentence by itself. But it's the new remake that's coming out in December, I think, and I'm super excited for it. And you know, finals are next week, so I'm constantly tired, which is why this video hadn't come out sooner. But you know, I need to make content that takes not very much time to make, and here we are. And I'm honestly glad to do this though, because I want to, you know, spice up the channel a little bit more. See what I can do besides just superhero stuff. Obviously, superheroes, Doctor Who, that kind of thing, that's still here, like pretty much every other day of the week. But, you know, just today, thought I'd mix it up a little bit by reacting to the trailer. Plus, I really like doing reaction videos. I like giving my thoughts on the spot. So, like I said, I love musicals. I could watch a musical any day of the week. I could listen to a musical any day of the week. I should say, though, I'm not super experienced with West Side Story as a show. I know a lot about it. I've heard a few of the songs. I have not seen the show all the way through, though, which is interesting. And I'm still debating over whether I should go in blind for the most part on this movie in December, or if I should like listen to the soundtrack and maybe watch the 1961 version beforehand so I can compare it. Because I like to compare different versions of things, but I might switch it up this time. You know what? I'm just constantly changing things around here. Variety is the spice of life. So without further ado, let's get into reacting to the West Side Story 2021 trailer. Alright, here we go. We're gonna show my reaction to the West Side Story official trailer. The first trailer, it's kind of a teaser, kind of a trailer. It's like 1.5 minutes long, so I think that's a little long for a teaser, so I'm gonna call it a trailer. Anyway, let's stop talking now. Let's start watching the actual trailer. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Beautiful skyline shot. It's Steven Spielberg. Oh, here we go. Okay, so this is like going with the kind of 50s, 60s time period. It's not going to be like updating it, which I think is a good idea, because it's a very timeless tale. Really liking the slow build so far. Ooh, here we go. Get to see the both sides. I love that. Really get the feeling of division between the two groups. Oh. Low key. I really like it. That's a little, maybe it'll get really big later on. There's Rachel Zegler. She's in Shazam 2. It's really cool that they're doing kind of like visuals that are really exciting, but like the music so far, and it's building, which is awesome. Like it starts out really low key. Ah, I am so excited. That's the Romeo and Juliet shot. I think that might be the end of it. And I mean, it is a teaser. Ah, wow, that was really great. You know, I think West Side Story is a great movie to make right now. Obviously, Steven Spielberg, this was shot in 2019. And, you know, it was in the planning stages for years before that. You know, Steven Spielberg really, like, it feels like every few months, almost, like there's like news that Steven Spielberg is working on this movie and working on that movie. And the thing about Steven Spielberg is he generally says yes to starting work on tons of different projects, and he looks at all of them, and then eventually, like, maybe out of every like 10 or 15, 20 projects that he looks at, really only 1 or 2 get made, which honestly is how it should be done. As much as, I mean, from a creative standpoint, myself included, as much as it's a good fantasy to have, to go, okay, every idea I have is going to be a great groundbreaking movie, it's not the case. So Steven Spielberg develops all these little projects, and then the vast majority of them he just lets go and goes, nope, it's not up to my standards, I'm gonna go with this. And so really any movie that Steven Spielberg does is almost guaranteed to be a hit. He had like a spot, like a time where like not everything he did was amazing, but like Steven Spielberg generally, his stuff has been incredible since Jaws, and before that, Jaws was just his first big hit. But yeah, I'm really excited for this. And West Side Story, as I said, great story for now. Like, I mean, obviously, I don't take this the wrong way. BLM got really big last year. Obviously, it as a movement, as well as the issues behind it, of course, existed far before last year. It's just become even more topical just because there's been a resurgence in that. And obviously this isn't like Black Lives Matter specifically, but it really plays on the racial stereotypes and the just kind of the situation of race back in the 50s with the Latin American community, which I think is a fantastic little window of the world to look into, because it's still topical. Like I said, like they could have chosen to update this, which would have even made sense, right? Because West Side Story as a musical was created as kind of a let's update Romeo and Juliet, and so it would have been really easy to go, okay, well they updated it in the 50s, so let's update the update to now. But really, they decided to go with, you know what, this is a timeless story that still applies today, which, all of Shakespeare's works, for the most part, still apply today, at least in some facet. But like, to be able to kind of go, you know what, it's still relevant, and it really is. And there's just so much you can do with West Side Story. From what I've heard, this is even more of a faithful adaptation of the show than the 1961 movie, which is great. I want to see, though, like maybe if they do like kind of add some new ideas based off of more current events that obviously still make sense of the time period. But we'll see. And you know what, that's the point of a trailer, that's the point of a teaser, to make you excited to see the movie later, not to give everything away. So I'm really satisfied with this. I'm really happy with it. I'm gonna run into that theater as soon as I can. I'm gonna get into theaters in general as soon as I can. My local one just reopened a few weeks ago, which is fantastic. I'm gonna have to go see something there pretty soon. I'm having trouble figuring out what's the first movie I'm gonna see, though, in over a year. So that's really what's been keeping me. But anyway, in December, when this movie comes out, I will go see it as soon as I can. Like I said, I love musicals, and really just the idea, like I said before, Steven Spielberg's West Side Story should really be enough to sell you on the movie, not gonna lie. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on this in the comments below. If you want me to make more videos on this kind of topic instead of like just what I do normally on this channel, let me know, and maybe I'll do more. I did do it's not a very refined video because I made it a while ago and I'm still taking shape of the channel. Heck, I still am. But pretty early in the channel, I did review It's a Bird, It's a Plane, It's Superman the Musical. So if you kind of want a bridging between this and my usual content, you can go watch that. But otherwise, yeah, I hope you like this video. If you did, leave a like, comment, you're smart, you get it. Don't forget to subscribe for daily videos on the franchises you love, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.